We are back for more Stellaris.
And
top up the official beverage of.
All right, and what is? So we have 40 more years in game to the end.
All right. If everyone wants to take a minute and just remember what all you were doing.
So this is me. These are all my allies. These are people who are not my allies.
This is the game where I'm doing nothing but repeating tech, and have been for the last like 5 seconds. Getting all the flumpy science. Let's see. We were at war with the Norilga destroyers when we left off. We have 2 systems left, I think, in the galaxy.
Yep, I am currently waiting on invasion armies to be built and sent so that I can do some planet falls.
Sounds good.
I have a couple of fairly decent-sized fleets that are currently lighting them up from... you can see the explosions from orbit.
Woo.
They've garrisoned them quite well, however.
All right, I guess let me know when...
Well, I'm ready just about whenever.
Oh, this territory doesn't quite... I don't think... Excavated. Then why is this level... Yeah. All right. Okay, starting time. Yeah.
And we do have this little annoyance over here, but that's on its way to deal with it, so...
I have too much money for the vaults to fit it all. Hang on, I'll spend some of it. There. Energy credits must take up a lot of space.
I imagine it's like a human-sized battery, you know,
that would make sense. All right.
Where are you? You're there.
Please need more housing. I have 8 factions. I feel like that's too many.
You gonna start persecuting some of them?
I don't think so. I mean, so far they've been operating together pretty nicely overall.
I also have 8 factions.
See, I assume that until the war ends, I can't actually construct anything in these places. Oh, no, I can. Okay.
I'm at war with the Norelga, and I have a Norelga who's the head of the Church of Metaphysical Cleansing. Alright.
Oh, wait a second. Neither side currently occupies claimed territory belonging to the other. A status quo settlement now will result in a white peace without border adjustment. That will not stand. I need to start putting some claims down on these places. Wait, why can't I put a claim? Did I already claim and take these? Or is this a case where fanatical purifiers work differently?
Yeah, if I believe fanatical purifiers work differently when it comes to claims.
Okay. Now wait, okay, yeah, stuff inside their empire. Oh, we have no need to claim the systems of major threats. Okay. So yeah, it looks like I can take stuff. Mostly I'm just hoping this entire big chunk I've captured doesn't go back to them when the war wraps up.
Alright, and you take that. Ooh. Beautiful. Says the pacifists. See a bunch of pirate cruiser explode.
Hmm. Okay, regular commercial zone is 5 clerk jobs, so I might as well go ahead and build the next one. Expansion. Habitats are really small.
Yeah. And how are we doing here?
Actually, wait. Since I'm in a separate war with them, and I have no intention of taking further territory from them at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and settle status quo.
Down.
Taking an awful long time responding. There we go. We have not given up on our mission to eradicate the flurp. Okay, okay. You and your 2 systems can have fun with that.
Looks like you got a lot of land out of it.
Yep. War declared. On me? Hang on. Who's warring me?
It's frozen.
Yeah, it froze for me too. Last notification ID.
Pointless war has been declared.
And
No, it was Shinny versus the Fallen Empire again.
yep, last notification ID.
That was an extra long one.
It was. Well, I think Brony's computer is being a little bit potatoey today.
Yeah.
Rafari versus Your Last Hope. Oh wait, we're in like some sort of a defensive thing, aren't we?
Yeah. Interesting.
Why do I get to set a war goal?
Oh, they must have declared you as the... They're declaring war on you.
No, it says they declared war on Your Lost Hope.
Yeah.
That's what said.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm drawing in because it's a defensive pact. Oh, maybe for a defensive war I still get to set one. These guys are a fallen empire.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Where are they?
They are just
They're the northern ones.
they're the southern of the
Oh, okay.
Are we paused for?
I'm not sure unless it auto pauses. Okay, I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for humiliate. I don't think realistically. Oh, only the main defender can set the war goal. The war goal has already been set. Okay.
Oops.
Does anybody need it to stay paused?
Nope.
No.
All right. Starting time. And of course, because we're immediately in another war, I still can't spin this off into a subsidiary. It's less than ideal.
It's like they timed that exactly to screw with you.
It is. Their relative power is inferior to me, and I don't exactly have the massive fleet here.
Well, they kind of lost their fleet a bit ago.
That's true. Well, I guess yeah. For this stage of the game, these are not major fleets that I have, so I could send the table flip over there to wreck their shit a bit.
I didn't even know they had a fleet.
Looks like. Okay, they have one 30K fleet, and it looks like that's the biggest they've got. The other one's only like 2K. It's kind of a bad sign when I have a bigger fleet than they do. There's a
Me
fleet of
too.
585. The Marauders actually have more total fleet power than the Fallen Empire at this point.
Hmm.
Yeah. Increase the benefits.
Construction complete.
Okay, I'll be right back, but let it run. I'm just gonna put something in the dry.
Sounds good.
All right.
This place needs more housing and more jobs. So I have a more than 2K per month mineral surplus. Or not mineral, energy credit surplus.
Okay. Both would be quite impressive.
Construction complete.
What did I just bump into? Where did I just bump into this?
Why is this a thing? Where am I?
Oh,
Minimize this. I don't need that. There.
In charge of the ships?
yeah, I'm in charge of those ships.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to get my sleep on out of proper.
So,
Welcome back.
Technology researched.
Yes, I know you don't have a way to get trade back to me. That's because we're going to be splitting you guys off. Just as soon as this war is over. So who do I have that I can conveniently throw at them?
yeah, would you just pick a target and shoot it? Not all of them. Yeah, see, like that.
Go up here.
I have one cruiser versus like 10. What?
It's actually faster for
Yeah.
my ship to jump into the L cluster and back. Alright, that works. Actually, you know what? You guys link up with them. For you guys, that's apparently not faster. Okay.
Construction complete.
Appears to be some pirate action going on over here.
Yeah. So one of my cruisers protecting the Draenei Council from a fleet of pirates. I've already cut them in more than half.
Parlay?
Slow.
Hmm?
The ship is slow.
My ship is shooting as fast as its guns can
No, I
turn.
said my ships are
That's
slow.
the problem I run into with having
But they're not
larger,
there
because a
yet.
lot of times my fleet is made up of larger ships, is that it's like I literally can't cycle the guns fast enough to take out swarms half the time.
Yeah.
Which is where I feel like Strikecraft, I need to be putting more effort into.
Complete.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I'm great for taking out capital ships and star bases.
Alright. Well, yeah, I took out 10 pirate raiders with a single cruiser. So it was really just on its way through the system.
Hostile station.
Hey. And now it's taking on their station, which, yeah. Whew. Now, where the heck are you going to be going?
All right. Oh, hey, I got a thing. Yay. Okay, now where are these guys on their way to? Unknown orders, all right.
How is there?
Well, if they
Ship
hit
or something?
south, we'll know they're coming for us. But with a 2.3K fleet, that is negligible.
Construction complete.
So, Norilga Manufacturing, how have you guys been lately? Because you guys like me. Do we have a branch office on you with your Umbrella Corp looking logo? We do not. That needs to be remedied immediately. We would like a commercial pact with you. And this seems like a good planet to put it on as soon as you accept. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. You guys are
Yes.
also a megacorp, aren't you? Yeah, you guys are also a megacorp. Okay. Well, you're friendly to me. You're pathetic to me. They actually probably would accept subsidiary status, to me, honestly. Huh. I can't do that while I work. Okay, yeah, this minuscule fleet is definitely on its way down to try and attack me. They sending anything Shinny's way yet? Do not appear to be.
Oh, you know.
Wait, where did the other ships that were... We have lost this war. What war did we lose?
So your lost hope.
1% war exhaustion.
Your lost hope is humiliated, reducing her. Let's see, 10 years.
What did you do?
I surrendered.
Why did you surrender?
They only wanted 2 systems.
All right. Well, that's a thing that happened.
No, but I was using your systems to keep their pressure off me.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Construction complete.
Okay, so I can't put down a branch office on them, but I can make these guys into a subsidiary empire. Now, was this going to be the capital, or was it the other place?
Quick, do it quick
I
before we
somehow
go
think
to
the
the
place
war.
being colonized was not going to be. This looks capitally enough.
Sending in the assault forces.
So, how does one do this? I've never actually done this before. Oh wait, hang on. This is starting to remember. I'm starting to remember planets and
Deploying
sectors.
pacification troops.
Yeah, our pacification troops are deployed.
Okay, Flump affiliates.
Okay, I'm not overly happy with
vassal out of you.
how fast our oh, there's
And let's see. You know, we'll go ahead and make you guys know. We'll go ahead and let you be Narelga.
no.
Okay, and the Flump affiliates are over here. And that's Flump Game and Toy Company. Where are the Flump licensees based out of?
Now, despite having 100% devastation on this planet, they are putting up a decent fight. I'll give them that.
Down here. Oh, there is. Okay, cool. I was thinking ahead here. Good.
Yeah, I guess.
Great vassal.
Yeah, I guess they are twice as good at troops as I'm sending. I mean, it's.
You guys will be these.
Are you sending people through that?
Yep, we will absolutely.
You make it seem like you're having them go through live economy.
Because it's actually faster, according to the computer.
Well, except for the fact that these guys don't like people traveling through their shit.
Oh wow. Putting those two, making those two subsidiaries bumped me up from like what, 7th or 8th position to 3rd.
Wow.
Okay, what's hostile and where and why? You. What even are you? It doesn't matter because this fleet that's more than this fleet
yeah,
that's basically 100 times your size is going to just wreck you.
Come on. Come on, Bothrozoids. Ever since your lost hope took over your homeworld and kicked you out, you've been wanting a new one. I'm giving you this one.
Okay, so we have the Flurp affiliates and the Flurp licensees now. Gonna help out with some with a pirate fleet that they're dealing with, but after that, things should smooth out for those guys.
Alright. Alright. We have a numerical advantage. Finally.
Okay, we got in range of these guys, and they're just getting immediately ripped apart. Okay, good. The first salvo took them down. Friend Counselor flying through. Okay. Figure we'll maintain a police presence here just until these guys get up and running and can police their own borders. Because I didn't really establish a military forum in any fashion, which in hindsight I probably should have, but you know, they'll figure it out. Oh man, I gotta spend more money. Let's buy 1,000 food. And 500 dark matter. Yeah, maybe 500 more dark matter. There we go.
Alright. And
Hostile planet pacified.
yay, hostile planet pacified.
Yay!
Invasion
Yeah,
over.
this was the game where I learned that a size 14 planet is really too small to use for a research world properly. In this game, do I have... Okay, I don't have... Ooh. I have a plan. Yeah, let's do it. Wait.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know
the
what?
two
Why
systems.
not? Let's be insane here. Where is it? Okay, future land. Decisions. Archeology project. Just because. And we'll do those. And diplomatic grants are never a bad thing. All right.
Okay, so you get over there, you get over there, you're getting over there. Okay. Okay, you're en route. You're en route. And let's see, we need some more jobs.
So it's been kind of fun. We started up a new game, not on stream, where I'm playing a robot empire, which I've never done before.
Yep.
It's the, what is it? It's the Friendbot Collective. Basically, so many of my empires are just the Flurp Empire down different timelines. The Friendbot Collective is the alternate timeline where one of their early products ran rampant. And they're super friendly. They're the friend bot, and they will protect their flurp at any cost. They're sort of like overprotective guard dogs. But it's really funny because, like, you know, I was thinking, like, man, Megacorps almost seem overpowered in some ways. But then I started playing a robot empire. It's like, no. I guess every empire is overpowered in its own unique way, and if everything's overpowered, nothing is overpowered.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Oh, you're still going. No, don't. You don't need to do that anymore. Go here. Who's insulting me? Nerilga, you guys still exist? All right, I'll insult you back. Sadly, their borders are... Wait, are their borders... No, their borders aren't going to be close to me because we just did the thing with the...
Stuff in the place and the whatnots, yep.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we have... I'm not going to do anything, but I'm going to just park table flip above one of their planets. Just so they know I could. I feel like that should have an in-game effect. Like, the Death Star is orbiting your planet. You may want to be careful. Actually, there's a whole bunch of interesting things that they could do mechanic-wise, like if they wanted to take it to that sort of situational depth. For example, if you go to war, planets on your borders or on or near your borders become less attractive for immigration.
Yeah.
People don't want to live in the war zone; they want to live more toward your core worlds. That'd be actually really interesting if they took it that far. Although that would mean your empire has a chance of just outright collapsing when someone declares war on you. So maybe they'd take some balance.
Yeah, it'd have to take a very precise touch to get the balance right on that.
Yeah. And it would definitely be one of those where having too little of an effect would be far better than having too much of an effect. Also, it's like, oh, the people at war with you are pathetic. We're fine.
Yeah.
We're not going to like move out of our homes for a safer planet. They're not going to make it 2 systems in.
But I'm 1 system in.
I forgot just how slow that ship was. Very
new plan.
Very slow. What was that?
I'm just telling one of my ships that it has a new objective, so...
It's slow enough
That's
that
like
all the way
5-year
zoomed in,
mission.
I can actually click on the little insignia over it to get the thing to come.
Oh, that's what I
We'll be
need to
orbiting
do.
that planet in 1,301 days.
Where's the one that's not doing anything? Down. Civilian ship. There you are.
There's one in my area.
I do love the ship design, though.
Yeah, do I have another civilian ship? Where are you? You're there. That's fine. Where are you? You're over there. Okay, you. Okay. You just get down over here somewhere. I really don't care where. It's going to take you like 3 years to do it, but okay.
All right. Well, I can move the construction ship back.
1,800 days.
There's an 11K raiding fleet coming through my territory.
Well, it's coming through your territory, so that's probably fine.
I don't know that for sure, depending on what target it is. It could be my central thing, which is much
Just
further
go back.
north.
It would maraud its way to there. If that was its.
So
So,
it would already be attacking stuff.
yeah.
Do we
That-
have open borders with these guys?
So-
I feel like we have open borders.
FoxMage, you've been slightly more the target of marauders in the past than I have been. If a marauder empire
Isn't
is
Black Hole connected to me?
connected to sent after you, as soon as they get to your borders, they just start cutting a path, right? They don't like wait till they get to like your core or something.
The only time I've ever had marauders sent against me, I didn't yet have FTL inhibitors.
Mm-hmm.
If you have FTL inhibitors, they have to take every system on the way, or at least they have to knock out the starbase. And any planets that you have with FTL jammers on them.
All right.
All right, no branch offices need upgrades yet.
Right.
So the answer was yes.
The answer is yes.
Because they might be heading to the black hole. Isn't FoxMage connected black hole wise to me?
That's a possibility. Let us know their status on heading towards FoxMage's black hole.
I don't
Wait,
know which
what?
one is FoxMage's black hole. I just know a couple black holes. They skipped the Demon Maw one, but I don't think anybody's actually tested that black hole.
You mean wormhole, so, right?
Well, yes, I mean wormhole, but I also have a black hole.
Okay. So KiraKitty's just saying that the Marauders are sending an 11K fleet through her space at the moment, and she does not know where they are headed.
11K?
Yep.
All right.
I did get a threat by them a little while ago.
Yeah.
They
What was
wanted
that?
money.
They could have also been hired by that fallen empire, I suppose.
Possibly.
Although,
Really, anybody who's... Actually, it has to be somebody who's rivaling you,
yeah,
if I remember
that's-
correctly.
Does
So
FoxMage
if you look and see who your
which
rivals are, it would be one of them.
Vortex is connected to his?
Which at this point I don't
Mhm.
actually think
Off
could be
chance.
that fallen empire, because they're
Because they might
inferior
be
to
heading
me,
towards
and
the-
you're, I'm
Yeah.
sure,
the-
stronger than
the
me
one that's
military-wise.
like
Brony.
the Urian vortex
Yeah, they're
in my upper north.
you're overwhelming to
Upper
me,
north
so
of my
they
territory.
could not rival
So-
you.
Yeah, that one up there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember
Actually,
what that one
yeah, that
connects
does
to.
kind of
No,
narrow it down
Alright,
pretty
well-
substantially.
We'll find out, I suppose.
Alright.
Did you send Space Genghis Khan after Shinny?
I have done nothing.
Was some paperwork, quote unquote, misfiled that may have led to flying towards Shinny?
So Shady's actually like not done anything to me for like better part of a century, and we had this discussion about doing a system swap once I'm done with this war, so that he can like fly to like places.
That is true. Hello, what's this? The Glirin Corporation. Hello. You actually like me, or at least neutral toward me with a positive opinion. Commercial pack. One of the nicest things with playing a megacorp is taking the stuff that makes it so that commercial packs don't cost any influence.
Mm-hmm.
Because then there's basically no downside to me for being in a commercial pact with everybody.
Yeah.
Even these little tiny micro one-off like one system empires, like Norelka Manufacturing. Okay, here, they accepted. I do wish. So you know how when you're looking at making treaties and stuff like that, there's the like with AI. There's a green or red numbers telling you like is this a good trade that they will accept? Is this a bad trade that they won't accept? I kind of wish it was more fuzzy than that.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to be able to send a proposal. What's this? Ah. Interesting.
Okay.
I'd like to be able to, send off a diplomatic proposal to a NPC empire without knowing beforehand whether they're going to approve or deny it. Sort of like our economists think this is a plus one. It's going to be in their favor, but we don't know if they're going to see it that way. So there's like a fudge factor of 10 in there. So it is like more than likely they will accept it, but we don't know for.
Yep.
At some point, I actually do want to play a game where I just build like this micro empire. Okay, maybe not one system, but like a super, super tiny empire.
Mm-hmm.
And just see how much I can get by effectively playing a trade. Like, we are traders and nothing more. I'll probably get knocked out, but it'd be a lot of fun to try.
It depends on who's around you. So.
That is true.
If you have relatively peaceful neighbors, you could probably do quite well with that. If you are next to, fanatical purifiers, it may be a challenge.
Yeah, definitely. Fanatical purifiers would be a challenge. Also, but I mean, a lot of empires are going to be things where it's like, okay, they may or may not immediately like you diplomatically.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of a favorable trade deal. Here's, this, that, and the other thing. You can basically make it so that you can get in their good books. And it'd be really interesting to try. Actually, now the more I'm thinking, do a one system challenge effectively in Stellaris,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm allowed to build as many. I'm allowed to build as many branch offices as I can.
Yeah.
I think I might do that the next time we start a new stream game. Because now I'm just curious how that works out.
Yep. Alright. So now that I have a decent...
Oh, man. It just occurred to me I was going to go to the grocery store today and get popcorn. That didn't happen. Midnight grocery run.
All right, so you merge with them, and then go land on that.
So in my personal headcanon, Makaru bonded merchants basically like they are the Chevy to our Ford, they are the Pepsi to our Coke. They're basically the ones that it's like we essentially sell the same product. Other people have massive brand loyalty between the Makaru versus the Florent products, but realistically, we ourselves get along fine.
You have this ancient rivalry that it turns out that the two CEOs get together and play golf, every so often, and discuss how you're going, what smear campaign they'll be launching at each other next.
Yeah.
I recently ran across a story about that, whereas this one town had basically two rival auto dealerships that for like decades just, big campaigns against each other and whatnot. And then, when the owner, singular, passed away, it came out that he owned both of them, and it was all just a big ploy. So that he ran for literally decades.
Well, at this point, that's basically the situation Bud and Miller are in.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, what is it? Miller owns both of them now, or is it Bud that owns them?
Bud owns both of them, I believe.
Okay. But yeah, it's like they still are running campaigns just smearing each other. It's like, okay, this is... From a marketing standpoint, I gotta admit it's brilliant, but it's... The moment you know the same company owns both of them, it's kind of like hollow.
Yep.
Deploying pacification troops.
Pacification troops deploying. Meanwhile, you guys go there and blow that shit up.
Sort of like the actually, it's sort of like the series we've been watching, which just actually concluded, Road Quest, where there's a guy in there that's driving a Saab.
Mm-hmm.
A finger quotes Saab.
Yeah.
It's basically it's the year after Saab got bought out by GM, so it's really a GM car that just still has the Saab badge.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, check that out at some point. Loading Ready Run Road Quest. Highly recommended series. If you ever watched Top Gear, or if you're like me and only watched it for the specials, you'd love it. Okay, I did watch it for the other stuff too, but the specials were what I would like really go out of my way to see.
Alright, come on, you can do it. Break their will.
Oh, so fun if somewhat random tangent.
Those are always the best.
Hostile planet
Well, let's see,
pacified.
what, 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. I saw my very first in-person football game, which was interesting. And actually way more exciting and like getting sucked into it than I really expected. So I think I understand more of the hype now after, like, again, seeing it in person.
Yep.
And last night, Louisiana won the national college championships. There was
Yay.
proceeded to be fireworks half the night in my neighborhood.
Fireworks, rioting, but happy rioting.
It's New Orleans, it was drunk rioting.
Yeah, we some of us, quite a few of us from where I work, went up to see the Packers play on Sunday, and drove home in the ice. It was exciting. I was sure that bus was going in the ditch after the third time he hit the rumble strip. Although We did actually. He actually had to stop because we were going down a frontage road on the way back,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually stopped the bus and got out and like we're kind of like looking out the like trying to see out the front window to see what's going on, and as far as we can tell,
Construction
what happened
complete.
is that there was a car in front of us that had gotten stuck, and he just kind of like pushed them out to get them started. It's like, and we passed so many cars in the ditch, spun out across the road. It was quite an adventure.
Construction complete.
What don't I need here that I could just...
What is this? Why is nobody researching this? Where are my science ships?
You know what?
Oh, you're still sciencing.
You are being
over there.
replaced by a couple of those.
Okay, now I'm full on alloys. Hey, I have loads of fleet capacity I'm not using. Let's use some of that. Gotta keep
All right.
our shipyard workers employed. Oh, right. They're already employed building, like, I have a queue of 10 battleships. Let's
Before an
keep
empire
some
claims our
workers.
system, what the heck are you doing, Mokaru bonded merchants? That's Shitty's job, not yours.
Let's do 10 cruisers. Let's do... $15 destroyers and 20 corvettes. There we go. I've got a queue of 56 ships waiting to be... Hey, the Norilgar are finally gone.
Almost.
Well,
Okay,
according to
there
what's
you-
on my screen, they're already gone.
All right. Yep.
It's me from 3 days in the future.
Yep. All right. So, anyways, I need to talk with you guys about...
So who's currently ahead of me? Cooperative the Warmthbringer, and you're lost. And you're both ahead of me by a pretty substantial margin. Oh, I'm kicking the ass of the Makaru, though.
See, so I want...
Oh, I had no idea subject empires were that valuable.
Marauders.
Sarah, right now I'm getting information that those marauders may be heading in your direction.
Well, the direction right by me.
Okay.
Yeah, so the section
Do
that's...
you know do you know where they're gonna come in at?
where were they coming at?
From me to that.
What's the system?
They'd be coming in from Azlea
Uh,
to either Halja. This section. Remember, she has 2 sections.
all right, one second. So, let's see. So that would be the section bordering KiraKitty, probably through Azali, to either... Yeah. To the 2 systems you have that border that. So... yeah. It is unless they cut from there and go north into the bonded merchant territory.
I'll park in between.
Yeah. So... yeah. So it is an 11K fleet, just as a knowledge.
I have 30k worth of fleets gonna be waiting for him.
Alright. So, let's see. Situation log. Let's see. I need to go here and I need to do that. And now back to what I have been doing. Okay, so I wanted Ringer, Earbit.
Oh, just got a gift from
You're
evangelizing zealots. Sure.
And chart and
You take your stuff, and we'll give you a street corner you can preach on like whatever day of the week you prefer.
that I would give. Hmm. Alright, so our abundant merchants have closed their
Sleeper's
borders.
awake.
We can,
I think this might be the war in heaven. Although
Yeah.
at this point, it really feels like too little, too late.
yeah. Cover.
Ooh, can you now use the subjugation?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, which ones are they? They are these guys, I think. Yeah, they're these guys. Oh,
Where are they
they're
at?
air.
Oh, where are they at?
Flurp, are you here to submit to our regulations? I don't remember you being the SE of the galaxy.
Where's the galaxy at? The Ultraman.
we are the galaxy. This whole
I mean,
map
sorry,
is the
the-
galaxy.
I mean, I'm sorry, I've said it wrong. What
Construction
is?
complete.
Oh, the Fallen Empire?
Yeah.
Okay. Look straight north of you until you get to one with a green border.
Oh, they're pretty
Oh.
far away from me.
Yep.
Oh, they're right next to me. Yay.
Nothing bad.
So-
Oh yeah, you're like right between the Fallen Empires.
Yep.
Okay, here they come.
Well, let's see. You guys were the nice ones to me. Upgrade the shit out of that.
Oh, they're already considered awakened.
Yeah. Now, what about the other Fallen Empire? They are stagnant still.
Oh, Shinny did kind of, you know.
Well, shit just got interesting. Eh?
So I checked out the Rafari Remnant. How is it that you made it off your homeworld? I will never understand. Big words from somebody who's inferior to my military.
That's the best way to get back here. No, I can't get to there. That's probably, yeah.
You know, when I first started playing, I was really bad about just never doing stuff that popped up in the situation log or anomalies or any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't realized just how powerful that stuff actually is in terms of like the amount of bonuses and stuff it can give you. So anybody who's watching who's new to Stellaris or looking at picking up Stellaris in the near future, pay attention to your situation log. It's well worth doing the stuff that pops up in here. The light at the center of the galaxy keeps getting bigger and bigger. I almost wonder if that's like some sort of an aesthetic timer for like how much longer you have in the game or something. Which is actually kind of weird because in theory, I think a galaxy would dim rather than brighten. Although now I'm thinking more about that.
Depends if if we're going to the Great Crunch or the Great.
Yeah. As far as I know, at this point, people are the current going theory is that we're going for a big freeze.
Yep.
I was thinking crunches sound better.
I mean, it does. It certainly sounds way more exciting. I mean, given the choice.
Okay.
ShadowDancer.
Yes.
That's sort of like I was thinking the other day. Like, okay, have you ever had that time where you
Next
those
move,
times
they'll
where
be
you
in
wake
her
up and you just have this like
territory.
idea in your head?
So,
So
Sarah, the Marauders are almost to you, just as an FYI.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and I had this idea in my head. It's like, okay, you know the Fermi paradox.
Yep.
Okay, for those watching who don't know, the Fermi paradox is basically, there's an equation, the Fermi equation, that's basically how likely it is that for us to find intelligent alien life in some fashion. And it's sort of a case of, if you look at it mathematically, there must be the odds of there being some alien life out there at this exact moment is extremely high, even just in our own galaxy. So why haven't we found it? I have an interesting and like some possible answers. Either we're the first, we're the last, or even that there's like, you know, the great filter, this idea that there's something either a mechanism or something that like makes it likely for a species to wipe itself out before becoming a spacefaring species. And I woke up this morning with this idea of, you know, I wonder if we're actually the first. Because if you think about it, a lot of the materials and stuff that are needed for life actually actually didn't start getting created
in significant amounts
all that long ago.
Yeah,
in significant usable amounts, because the entire first generations of stars just burned helium. There was no hydrogen yet; it didn't exist. There was hydrogen, not helium. Got those flipped around. The first stars were just hydrogen. Helium didn't exist yet, basically, until those stars were fusing and eventually burned out, and supernova, etc. Heavier and heavier materials are only much more recently becoming becoming a thing. And let me look. If you look at humans, because you know we look for things like ammonia, carbon. Those are kind of the water. Those are kind of the main things that we. Well, if you look at the chemistry of a human, well, we have a lot of other stuff. Iron. Okay, let's just take iron for instance. Iron could not form until basically the first supernovas were happening. Because iron only gets created in a supernova. A star doesn't. Basically, the supernova is where iron gets created. A star can't fuse under normal circumstances by itself, as I recall. Knowledge may be a bit fuzzy on that. You may want to check that.
I believe it can, in the core of a star, you get down to stuff like carbon and nitrogen and whatnot, but I don't think too much farther than that.
Yeah.
I think it just has to be a regular nova for iron, not necessarily a supernova.
Yeah.
But yeah.
A supernova is where you get is where you can get all the really amazing stuff. Like that's where you start getting things like gold and some of the more exotic material.
Yep. Uranium and whatnot.
Yeah. This has been Space with Dave Sagan.
I've had to redeploy one of my fleets to towards the Awoken Empire.
Okay.
And let's see. That's fine. Actually, speaking of you.
Although interesting point. If we are in fact headed for the for a great freeze, that means right now the sky is as interesting and full of stuff as it's ever going to be. So you might as well go out, get a telescope, and look at it.
Wait, when did the Galarian Corporation get so small?
Galarian Corporation, I think, is a spinoff.
Oh, the Galarian Empire is
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, the Empire fell, but they before it did, they spun off.
Yeah. Like I have a commercial pact with the Galarian Corporation. Ooh, tech level is equivalent to mine. Hey, you guys want a research agreement? Thank you. Oh, Galarian Corporation, I think, just expanded. I don't remember
just
them having
disappeared.
all that. What?
The router thing just disappeared.
Huh.
Oh. Huh.
Maybe they tried to take out the space whale.
Maybe.
Moby Dick.
I just gave him that one system because it was just like, it's literally just worth nothing to me, so take it. When we took out the Galarian Empire, that was my share of it, and it's like, well, this is garbage. So.
Okay, I like the Galarian Corporation. Our engineers are quite taken with your powerful Colossus. Now more than ever, we are grateful for the good relations that exist between our two empires. They're cordial with us, however, so that is nice. Meanwhile, how about you guys? All right, Bothrozoids, what are you guys thinking? you like me?
Okay.
So, Brody, what is your empire sprawl looking at as I'm
Oh,
looking
dear
out
Lord.
over the galaxy?
I don't want to talk about that. Let's see.
I mean, how many digits is it?
3.
That's actually surprising.
Yeah. Total Empire Sprawl is 815.
Good gravy.
So, yeah.
What about you guys? What do you guys think? You like me?
I need more gases. And I need to sell some more of these.
Okay, I'll spend more money. There. I ever find out what to do with all this dark matter I'm spending money on.
Well, we have an awoken empire. I'll just
We do.
do that.
Yeah, they woke up. They must still be kind of groggy, I guess.
Yep. They
I
woke
want
up.
to insult them.
I will not stand in their way, just to let you know.
Well, their tech level is only superior. Economic power is equivalent. Fleet power is overwhelming, but I can close that gap if need be.
Yeah, I
However,
was
they
looking at
are
their.
fanatic materialists, which means they're going to like many of the things that I like. And overall, they actually do kind of like me.
I was looking at their fleet power, and it is pretty impressive.
And they're a fiery remnant here. You are trying our patience. You know what? I'm going to insult you guys. Suck it. It seems the Flurp Game and Toy Company needs to be reminded of its place in the universe. Bring it. Generations of Flurp children have been playing a Battleship for generations. Come on. I'm just not convinced they have a fleet left, actually. Or if they do, I don't see where it is. So remember a long time ago, I was sending my Colossus over to park itself over a planet that was being besieged.
Something like that, yeah.
It's 3 systems away. At this point, you've already taken it though, so there's really no point in going that way anymore.
Okay.
Where do I want to send it? I'll send it back home for the time being, I guess. Don't have a better thing to do with it yet. I'm kind of sad. I built this Colossus and I've only gotten to fire it once. Well, at this point it is 10:05, so I'm not sure how much longer people want to go.
I can't stay up tonight. I have to have a thyroid scan in the morning really early, so I
Alright.
gotta be up before 6. So nothing big. Just a nodule on my thyroid. Just
Fair
want to
enough.
check it out. So hashtag
All right.
Hashimoto's issues. So
Yeah. All right. Well, are people at a good stopping point, or?
Probably as good a stopping point as will be. How about you, Kira? If we could get like just a couple more minutes, that'd be great.
Okay. Murder
Como complaint.
of murder.
What do I need? Here's that.
Oh wow! I didn't even know this was a thing that happened. So there is a casus belli on me from an empire.
Mm-hmm.
They have two options: ideology and stop Colossus. I guess pacifists actually can declare war just because I have a Colossus. Or maybe it's because I've used the Colossus. I don't know.
As a
So that is interesting to know, actually. Oh.
I have a casus belli on you to stop Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one on Kira right now for ideology. But I can't actually go to war with Kira because I would need to close my branch offices, and that would put Flurp out of a job. And you don't want to put Flurp out of a job. Misclicked. Off the window. Everything disappeared. It was scary. All right. People at a good point now? Or...
All right. Yep. We're good.
All right. Pausing the game. Letting people catch up. Wait for it. Almost. Okay. Well, as always, hope everybody enjoyed watching. We enjoyed playing, and we'll talk to everybody next.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.